Hey, you guys, it's Dr. Letitia Wright, host of the Right Place television show, creator of the Right Place TV network on Roku, Amazon, and Apple TV, and your crowdfunding expert. If you are looking to fund your business, you are looking to, create funding for your brand new business, I'm your person to help you. And of course, I specialize in crowdfunding. So this is my post live event. I went live with Idea Pros, and Idea Pros is a great company that helps businesses, take their business to the next level. And I talked about crowdfunding. We had a great time. Hello, Vision Made. Hello. Oh, okay. This is not for me. I'm opening up my kiddo's mail. So anyway, went live, and they were spreading it out on YouTube and on Facebook, and so I just did that, and that worked out well. They asked me to be a resource for their group, and so while they have over 400 different partners, I will be the resource for crowdfunding. So that turned out to be a really good investment of 30 minutes of my time. So I'm really excited about that. Yikes. I got a whole bunch of stuff in the mail. So this is Protect Mixed Berry Energy Drink. I'm going to try that. I'm not getting any money off of this. I'm just telling you guys what I'm trying. It has 8 vitamins and taurine. Vitamin B and taurine. And these are liquid packages in here, so you just pour them into some water. And then they also have a rest package. So anyway, I need to take these down to the kitchen, because I'm not going to keep them up here. Got some work to do in this office. I've got stuff all over the office. Anyhow, that went really well. So that's the thing. When you're doing media, I always tell people that getting asked to be part of their whatever they got going on, that's really the goal. I'm not really trying to sell, because they are a media company. If they have a show, that means that you can buy commercial time. Like, if you want to sell, buy a commercial. But to get asked back, to come back, that's when you know that you've done a good job, because now you can really educate the tribe. Their tribe starts becoming your tribe. Thank you so much. Vision Made. And this is on my desk. So when I was talking to them about crowdfunding, I used this as my example. So I said, for example, you're crowdfunding this bottle. And that's how I was showing it. They were like, oh, that's cute. So for those of you who are just watching, Vision made this. This is her bottle, her water bottle that she made. Very cute, very nice. And I have it sitting on my desk. So when I start talking about crowdfunding a product, I pick this up and I showed this. So anyway, so you got a little exposure. See, that's what happens when you guys give me stuff. You get to be on podcasts where people don't know you. See, that's how you get your stuff promoted. Anyway, it was a good time. Glad I did it. It's Friday. And so just diving into some new stuff. I've been hearing this new term called fund building. Have you guys heard of that? Fund building? Give me a 2 in the comments if you've heard that. If you haven't, just give me a no. Fund building. So I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more. Fund building. F-U-N-D. Fund building. So more and more people are talking about that. I'm going to put you guys on game, as you know. There's someone on here that calls herself the crowdfunding queen. I'm not going to call myself the crowdfunding queen. I'm not going to give myself a cute nickname. I'm one of the top 100 crowdfunding experts in America. So I ain't got to be the queen. I've been there and I've done it for real, for real. I don't need no cute nickname. I know who I am. But the fund building is just crowdfunding. But I think it's a great name to use if you have a tribe or a bunch of people who are kind of... Thank you so much, Zen, for liking and giving me the hearts. When you guys tap the screen and give me hearts, that really helps people come into there. So tap the screen if you can. Zen building. You're on my mind now. Fund building is really just crowdfunding. And for some of you guys, you have maybe a tribe that might not really like the thought or the mindset of crowdfunding. So you can use fund building instead of crowdfunding. And that's where I would use fund building. If you have people who are resistant to the word crowdfunding now, like crowdfunding, they want you to use fund building. They want you to use a different word, or maybe they're resistant against it or whatever. So, but just know between you and me, when you see somebody using that, it's just crowdfunding. So what are y'all up to? What's your questions? What's going on? What's good in the neighborhood? I love glass straws, but these straws that I bought, when the butterflies break off, they leave a hole in the straw. I was wondering, like, they disappeared, and, when the kids are here, like, the straws are gone. I'm like, are they throwing away my straws? And then I finally broke one where the butterfly flew off, and I realized, oh, there's a hole in there. So they're probably accidentally breaking off the butterflies, and then they're broken. So I'm just buying glass straws that just don't have any embellishments on them. I'm just now working on how to raise funding for my company. Okay, very good, Zen. Well, give me a call if you need some help. There's all different kind of ways. Crowdfunding is just one way. It's not for everybody, but it can be a way that you can do it. How much are you trying to raise? It depends on how much you're trying to raise. It depends on what your timeline is and what you're doing. But it can be a great way to really pull your tribe together. Okay, well, we would, when you make an appointment, then let me know so we can Zoom if you're outside the U.S. So we can Zoom instead of me trying to call you. Because otherwise it says I'm going to call you. So you just got to, remind me that you're outside the U.S. and that you need a Zoom. I don't have a problem with it. I don't normally Zoom. I only Zoom for special people. Oh, you'll be here in May? Okay, well, shoot. It's already the 21st. We just, 10 days away? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. 9 days away? April, June, and September. Except for February, all the rest have 31. Yep, you specials in. So we talked about crowdfunding, and the one thing about crowdfunding, people feel like they're going to be if I don't make it, everything's gonna be horrible. But actually, it just really gives you very precise information on what's not working, and you don't spend all this money on your products and services before you need them if you crowdfund them. So I think it's great. It saves you money. Yep, yep, yep. So anyway, I just thought I'd check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. I wish I had grasped that from the beginning. Yeah, yeah. Crowdfunding can be, and you can crowdfund over and over again. You don't have to just do it one time. So please understand that. Please understand that. I think I don't know why and how crowdfunding got a bad rap, except for people just going, give me money, instead of making it a win-win. So, but that's okay. Maybe we can get on a campaign. I can put a little book together for people to really begin to understand. I just realized people just don't have any clue as to what crowdfunding really, really is. That's really what's going on. It's really, really what's going on. I'm truly beginning to despise next door. I don't know if my neighbors are just lonely or whatever, but it's like, what the heck are these posts? I have great esteem for my neighbors in my neighborhood because they're really, really good about like making sure, like, if your dog gets out, they really get your dogs and hold them for you. And but these posts on Nextdoor are like, y'all need to get you some business. They're just awful. I'm like, I hate to think that I live around such strange people. That's what it is. I don't want to believe that about them. I'm gonna start putting them on, but I don't have no posts. That's gonna be my posts. Posts from Nextdoor, because these posts are freaking weird. Like, what are you talking about? And what are y'all selling? Who's still selling DVDs? What are you talking about? I mean, really, seriously. Having a moment of gratitude for life and blessings that have come my way. Thankful for those who have helped me when I needed it most. I still can't help crying when I ask, when will I have my breakthrough? When will my struggle be over? When? Just some venting. Anybody good places for carne asada around town? I used to go to King Ranch Market south of Cherry, but I haven't heard. But I heard it's Cardenas now, and Cardenas carne asada is not good. There's always postings about people finding dogs and taking them in, so that's good. Person laying in the field across from Heritage Middle School, motionless. Been there for a while now. Anybody else noticed? Is this someone sleeping it off, or is it something else? Should I call the police? Like, maybe they're just laying there in the grass enjoying nature. If they was dead, believe me, the kids in the neighborhood would have spread it all around the neighborhood like that. Trust and believe. Now, people asking for referrals, I get that. Yes. They got 33 comments. You want to hear the comments? Just drove by again. Person is gone, so hopefully they were just sleeping. Sorry for the false alarm. You think? Called the police about an hour ago, so maybe they told him to leave. Right next to the middle school, I think. Better to be wrong than not care at all. My friend's son, it's always somebody's son, that saw a guy a few years back and he was half in the gutter and half on the sidewalk. Really? I live in the burbs. Nobody's half in the gutter, half in the sidewalk here. Many cars passed him by. Her son stopped, called 911, waited with him. Turns out he was severely dehydrated and taken to the hospital. So good for you. Really? Because people around here don't generally just drive by somebody in the gutter. They don't. They really don't. The idea would be for each of us to have a support system and try to check this guy out prior to calling the police. It can be dangerous, as this person may be inebriated or who knows. If we can have local support in our community, if we can all help each other during a disaster, this may be the norm during a disaster. Then we can help each other. It would be during this or another large emergency that the police would be inadequate. I would familiarize yourself with the person that is in charge of your quadrant. Develop a relationship prior to the need. We used to have neighborhood watch. There's no better help from them than our neighbors. Okay, dude. This other person said, I thought the man could have been on his daily walk and had a medical emergency, stroke, heart attack, or even sciatica. We can't always assume the police is what is needed, no wonder police are overwhelmed. Rebecca said, except that the person can look dead to the world, and the minute you approach him, he's up on his feet ready to fight. Mental illness, drug addiction, and alcoholism is rampant in the homeless community, and they may see you as a threat. The police aren't so overwhelmed that they can't handle this type of call. And then somebody else said, a man died while walking his dog on the south part of the green belt, that did happen, and I did see the body when I came home. I think, actually, Pam, it was after I came home from one of my trips to your house. Somebody was walking their dog on the green belt, and he just passed out and died. And he was still there. The police car was there, and they just covered him up with a tarp, but he was still there when I came home. We saw the police watching over his body till the coroner came. This was not too long ago. Yeah, this was just a little while ago. That's why when we saw this guy, we called the police. Too risky nowadays to go up to the individual because you don't know what could go on, what could go south on you. So that is true. Maybe everybody was jumpy because we actually did have somebody actually die not too long ago. So I think he was just walking and he just had a heart attack. His poor dog was just panicked and trying to nudge him, and it was terrible. It was bad. This guy, has anyone noticed a huge increase in their water bill? No, dude. I've noticed a $10 increase. My last bill just doubled. I'm not watering anything, and I've had half the people in my house during the month. Just wondering, I may have a leak underground I'm unaware of. Dude, just handle your business at home. What else is going on? just first world problems. Like, these are not problems, people. Found a deceased possum hit by a car. What do you mean you found it? Like, if it's in the street, don't you just drive right by it? You found it? Still has 2 live hairless babies. Can anyone keep them alive? I called animal control. They don't know when they can come. I'm going to tell you when they can come. They can't. They ain't coming for them. They not. They just not. Sorry, I'm not against possums. But, yeah, they're not worried about them. Somebody deposited $5,000 in Bank of America and then got their account closed. So they're mad about that. Bank of America still got shenanigans going on. So that's good to know about that. What else? Somebody wants to know where they can find good fried catfish, buffalo fish, and some good greens. You real new. You real new. Let's see what else. Yeah, first world problems. These are the problems in my neighborhood. Somebody needs to know where they can find some greens. You don't have a mama? Like, looking for someone who could take a look at my garage door. I go to close it, and it just opens back up. Nothing in the way of sensors. I don't know. Someone help a sister out. Yeah, like a repair dude? Like, call a repair person? Oh, neighbors, do not throw away your old and unwanted shoes. We just started a shoe fundraiser, and the kids have been all working together by collecting shoes on their own and from friends. Yeah. Disgusting. Pictures of 2 dogs walking around. People asking if anybody's missing these dogs. Picture of a cat. Who wants a cat? Somebody looking for a Bible study. There's churches everywhere, dude. So anyway, all I'm saying is next door, y'all get you some business. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to say hi, see what y'all were up to. And I will talk to you guys soonish. I should probably eat some lunch. I'll call you in a second, Pam. All right, bye.